Theseus, the great Athenian hero, was no longer young. Although he still had physical sparkle, his gray hair signaled the onset of decline. And, wishing to relive his youthful adventures, he set out with his friend Pirithous, the king of the Lapiths, in search of challenges. The tortuous paths led them to Sparta, where King Tyndareus reigned. In the Temple of Artemis, a festival was taking place where young girls danced gracefully. One stood out from the rest. Her name was Helen. People say that she was the queen's daughter with Zeus, and that she was the world's most beautiful woman. Theseus was overcome with desire and kidnapped her with the help of his friend. Helen, despite her voluptuous beauty, was still noticeably young and naive. Theseus and Pirithous drew lots for who would get the young maiden, and fate decided favorably for Theseus. The old hero promised to help his friend find a woman who was as beautiful as his, and who was also Zeus's daughter. But before that, he left Helen under the care of Aethra, his mother. There was no woman whose beauty could even resemble Helen's. Pirithous realized that only the beauty of a goddess could match that of the Spartan princess. So he decided to keep a goddess for himself, and chose Persephone. Like Helen, Persephone was also Zeus's daughter, but she was also the wife of Hades, the lord of the underworld. Even so, Theseus and Pirithous imprudently set out for Hades' realm in search of their prey. The heroes made their way through the underworld until they reached Hades' palace. However, their attempt to kidnap Persephone was unsuccessful, and because of a trick by Hades, Theseus and Pirithous were imprisoned. Both were chained for years in the underworld. They would have remained there forever if it were not for Hercules, who went to the underworld to fulfill his 12th labor, capturing Cerberus. Hercules freed Theseus, but as he tried to free Pirithous, an earthquake proved that this was not the will of the gods. Theseus returned to the surface, while Pirithous did not. It is said that, as punishment, he remains imprisoned to this day. Others claim that the king of the Lapiths was devoured by Cerberus. During the time that Theseus was imprisoned in the underworld, Helen's brothers, Castor and Pollux, rescued the Spartan princess and returned her to her parents. After coming back to the world of the living, waning Theseus prepared for life's melancholy twilight.